Now
But we are live.
What happened to my button?
What happened? New setup, you know. That's how it goes.
Let me just make a little note.
Jeff Clark, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome in.
Hi, Mom. Hi, everyone. Welcome so much here tonight. It's going to be a good one. Can you tell the words complete sentence?
Oh no, we're in trouble.
Okay, hold on. Unmute after. All right, I got that written down. Hi, friends.
Notes already.
Yeah,
Sentences.
they're just difficult. Arco, hello.
Hey,
Welcome in.
Arco. Hi, Carly. Hi, Hoover. Hi, Tina. Hi, Rox. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, did you get everybody that?
I don't know.
If you
I
haven't.
see everyone I see on my screen right now, but
Yeah. Hi.
I'm not really sure. Lots of friends here already. How's everybody doing? How are you?
I'm doing well. We haven't really seen much of each other recently.
No.
No. You work in your office and I do a lot of stream work.
Yep. It was good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Hi.
I see some of these people more than I see you.
I know. John Lee, welcome to the chat.
John Lee.
Looking forward to chatting with you in your face later on. Yes, a very busy time of the year. Corey Clark Live. Friends, we are so happy that you're all here with us tonight. We have John Lee. Should we show our table of contents thing?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. Let's push this button. That one didn't want to work. This one.
What do we got?
So, you know how I've been likening this to a magazine?
I've heard this.
Yeah, and when I read magazines, I go to the back sometimes, and then sometimes to the middle, and then maybe I'll go to the beginning. So we're just gonna jump all over today.
Okay.
Hello, Pines and Klingon.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Look at all the YOLOs.
So many
So many sandwiches going around today.
So Jeff Clark and Klingon, they're in the chat. I've talked to them about doing a segment for us in the future, somewhat like Bluesies,
Cool.
but different. Bluesies, Sensia. Can't. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a bunch of people lined up for that, and we're just gonna sprinkle them in as people get them to me.
It's awesome.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So anyways, tonight, in no particular order, we have an interview with JonLiMusic, fun and games with Adjacent. We have the sandwich corner with Davey is eating a
Sandwich.
a sandwich, Jojo in the emote wall. And then we'll tell you a little bit about what's happening all around the Twitchiverse.
I'll see to have my finger on the drop button there.
You probably should.
Hot mic.
Careful. So I love Klingon so much. When I was inviting him to do a segment for the show, I had to remind him, family friendly, make sure you keep it clean. So sporadically throughout the day, he has been Discording me. So dirty dishes? Should probably take a shower.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
oh gosh. Look, guys, we have new alerts. After all of the throwing of flamingos last week, I thought I would add some flamingo alerts.
Yeah.
The only alert that didn't change was our follow one. I've named that guy Kevin, and I really like
You
it.
don't want to get rid of him.
No.
He's part of the club.
Yep. We can't get rid of him. So. But every other alert has changed. I kicked Lucille to the curb.
Bye, Lucille.
Get
You've
out
done a
of here.
good job.
Yeah.
You put in your hard work.
Yep.
And
And Klingon, it's
Tina.
okay. Melvin likes
Yeah.
likes.
Melvin's real.
Yeah.
Melvin's real in our hearts.
Harley's not a bot.
Not last time I checked. Tina, thanks for that gift sub to JonLiMusic. And hello, May Mammy. Yeah. Just want to get that in.
Yeah. Hi. Next week's Thanksgiving. We're gonna have Thanksgiving with Maine Mammy.
U.S. Thanksgiving.
American Thanksgiving. Canada had theirs a while ago, and Maine Mammy will be coming down. We'll be having Thanksgiving with her. Prior to that, we're going to Freeport.
We are. We're going to Freeport very soon.
So Freeport is the home of a giant boot.
That's why we're going.
That's why we're going. We want to go see the boot. And Carly Singh's going to go see the boot at the same time, it seems.
That's quite a coincidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Freeport. Isn't that kind of crazy?
I'm going to Freeport to look at a big boot. Did you want to go to Freeport and look at a big boot? It's going to be so good. I only kind of remember Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So, no, it's Melvin T. Botman.
Botman. The man bot. Yeah. Well, look at those boots together. It's gonna be a grand old time.
Normally there's it's really big, and only one of them is guaranteed to be there. The other one is on wheels.
The mobile boot.
Yeah, there's a boot on wheels and it goes places.
Yeah.
Yes, Klingon. So the fact that we are gonna just jump all over the place. Let's do some jumping now.
Are we teleporting?
We are.
This feels like an adventure.
Now we're big on the screen. First we were tiny, and now we're not as tiny. Unless you have a big giant. I cannot, Mom. I have no idea how. It's like 70? I don't know. I don't even remember.
Size 70?
No, remember you gave
It was a question.
Jeanette and I, yeah.
It was. It was big. I can't remember, though. Hi, Jameer.
There was something else I was gonna say. Oh! We had to buy more flamingos. I ordered red. They're more orange, but they're still good.
They're fine.
Yeah. But that cup is running over.
They're reddish.
Yeah.
Is that where we ended up last time?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like grapefruit color. Like salmon. Somebody didn't mute their computer. But
me.
yeah, the Nom Nom cup is Ooh, hello. Trying to open these. There was a gift sub given out too. So
Thank you for the resub.
flamingo. I think we have just a few of these guys left though. Thank you so much for the resub indeed.
We do have heat.
We do. I turned it on.
I was like wearing my jacket in the fall, the early fall, and then the heat came on,
Well, no.
which makes you comfortable.
But it wasn't comfortable all day until I finally had time to put up the curtain because the drafts come in.
Right.
So I had to put up the winter curtain. Once I put up the winter curtain, then it gets all snuggly.
Right. Then it the heat stays in. Yeah. But when it's comfortable for her, that's when I need my shorts and my short sleeve shirt. Especially there's a heated rug.
Well, if you step off the rug though, it's so cold.
Oh, it is. It's
like
cold
you have
floor.
to have it heated.
Oh yeah, there's no insulation underneath the floor.
There's nothing. We forgot that part.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
So
This wasn't originally intended to be like a live-in space.
No, it's not a heated rug. So you know how, like you have the radiant floors possibility. This one's like you put it under the rug and it's more like a mobile.
It's like a little pad, heating pad.
That you can put under it. But yeah, I got so excited about putting the whole thing together, and we didn't really know it was going to be all these things, and so I just put down the tiles right on the plywood. And now it's really cold in the winter.
It colds on the
So
tootsies when it
cold.
gets below freezing.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Klingon. I can't with you. I can't. All right, so I need to
All the Freddies.
all of them.
All the Freddies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really, really cold outside. There are no alive plants outside anymore. They're all a particular shade of dead.
Oh yeah. No, that time's passed.
All right, are we gonna try to get more flamingos in that cup?
I think we need a bigger cup.
We have 2 more cups beside you, but the question is can we fit all of these guys? Look, can we get these into one cup? I think
All of
so.
them? In this one?
Yeah.
We can try. They're going to bounce out.
All right. Well, if that's the case, you should probably put on some protective eye gear.
Nice, Jeff.
Nice.
All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So we have a gift sub to JonLiMusic from Tina. Thank you so much for that. All right. Oh, wait, that's the new cup. We're going to try to get them all in, right?
Yep.
Oh, that was bad. That was really bad.
Wow. I was expecting better. That was what I was expecting last time.
It got stuck to my finger.
Excuses.
Yep.
All right. Well,
All right.
Final Bean and
Yep, and
John
that
Lee.
one was for the final bean. I'm sorry that my chuck went askew.
you were now on the floor. And
Oh, one of them's right beside your
oh yeah,
computer.
there's one. Who's this?
That was John Lee.
There's John Lee. Final Bean, I am sorry.
It's a heated floor. You're on the heated floor.
It's a comfy floor. And we'll put you in that when we get out of these seats. It's very hard to move right now.
I think they're talking about boogers.
Oh, nice.
My chuck did go askew.
Okay.
I don't know where he went. We'll find him later.
It's only so many places. There's only so much area to cover. Yeah.
Let's start the show off with Davey and his sandwich corner. Today, Davey on the sandwich corner has a tutorial almost for us on how you can play video games on your stream using an emulator.
There we go. I bet some people have done that here.
I don't really know what an emulator is.
Well, it's a good thing there's a video.
Yeah.
So you can find out. Pump it up is right.
All right, we'll see you on the other side. It is a 7-minute segment, so we'll see you on the other side of that. Maybe we'll find the final bean.
Yeah.
When we get back, we're gonna play. What do they stream?
Yes.
So,
It's my favorite.
all right, here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Davey. It's nice to see you again. I'm the host of The Sandwich Show. It's also an interview show we do on Twitch, and we've featured a lot of great interviews, much like Vibing and has over there on this channel. In addition, we also do gaming streams and karaoke and a lot of other fun things here 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on Twitch at Davey's Eating a Sandwich. Speaking of gaming, I want to show you how gaming works on this channel. And there are a few things that go into it, particularly if you're using an emulator. We have been using an emulator in recent days because we are featuring some NES and Super NES streams for the near future. In fact, one that I'm about to prepare for, by the time this series it may have already aired, but we're setting up for a Super Mario Brothers spectacular stream. We're going to play Super Mario 1, 2, 3, and Super Mario World all together in 2 separate streams coming up. The way you do it is you get the games on an emulator, load the ROMs, run the emulator, and then use a controller. You can get controllers from anywhere. I got this one from Amazon. This is a Super Nintendo style controller, and it looks really close to the real thing. Check it out. This is from Inext, and I mean, it's so close to the Super Nintendo controller that you almost might sue these guys for copyright infringement. It even has like the L and the R buttons. Pretty good. So, you plug it in with a USB. It's pretty easy. Next, you got to go over to the computer and you get yourself an emulator. The one you choose is going to depend on your personal preference, but there are a lot of different types of choices. So going over to my desktop computer, I can show you what we've set up. Now over here is Nestopia. This is the emulator I'm selecting for regular NES games, so 8-bit Nintendo games, the first of the Nintendo games released in North America. And over to its right, you have SNES 9X. This is what we use to run Super Nintendo games, and then you can load ROMs from there. and play them as well. You get the ROMs from different websites. I'm not going to say exactly where, but you can download them and put them into the ROMs folder of your emulator, of your emulator's program folder. So then what you do is you open up your emulator. In this case, we're going to try Nestopia. So go ahead and open that up. And you get this blank screen. So there are two things you need to do. First, you need to load the game. Now, this is assuming you've already downloaded the game and put it into the right spot. So you go over here, and then you go ahead and open your ROM. For the demonstration, we'll use DuckTales. Now, DuckTales is a really, really fun game. So we'll go ahead and load this right now. And this is what it looks like. We cannot play the sound because we'll have DMCA issues with this particular stream if we do. So we'll put it on mute. But that's how it works. Then what you do is you have to set up your input. As we mentioned, we have this controller, so we have to set the buttons correctly. So you can do that over here by going to the options and then selecting input. This is where you set your buttons. So as you go to each of these selections, notice you have left, up, right, down, select, start, B, and A. There are also two buttons for auto fire B and auto fire A, which were used for the turbo controllers that Nintendo used to have back in the day. But since we have a SNES controller, you actually can assign turbo buttons as well, because you have two extra buttons over here, so you can just set those. So then you just go to each of these, and then you click on set, and then you can select the arrow, the button you want to set. So for example, for left, I just click this, and then I push this, and then I push the left, and it sets it. And then same thing for up. We click on set again, and then I push the up arrow, and it does it. And then you do the same thing for right, and then you click on this right one, and it does it. And then for down, it's not changing anything because I already set these earlier. But when you get the emulator for the first time, these options are blank. So for down, you just click on the down over here. For select, it goes without saying, you select. There's select right here. And then for start, same thing. We just kind of go through them all like that. And then you have B, A, auto fire B, and A. So you have Y. Y will be for Super Nintendo Y will be regular Nintendo B, and then A is A. And then X would be auto fire B, and auto fire A will be actual A, will be Super Nintendo A. So B, I'm sorry. I have to feel these. Okay. So B, A, auto fire B, auto fire A. In fact, they're kind of lined up. So this is A, A, turbo A, B, turbo B, kind of like that. So that's how the buttons look. And we'll just click OK. And then you start the game. But playing it like this wouldn't look very, very good on a stream. So what we have to do is you set up a layout. So this will be a window capture. And then we go to this scene in OBS, which is the horizontal game layout. So you'll see that there are a few items that are displayed. The logo for the sandwich shows up there. There's also a blurb for any upcoming shows that we have on the sandwich show. We'll promo them in the corner of the screen. And then any bars to track tips and bits can be displayed as well. There's also a small inset of my camera feed, which is on the left corner of the screen. And then here you have the game, DuckTales. And the way you set it up is you create a window capture, and then when you select which window, you would select Nestopia from the window. But it's usually best to set this window up after your game is running. That way it'll detect the game, and then you can use it as your window. Then what you have to do is you have to size it to the appropriate length and width, and try to make it as big as you can. And then I always put it in the center, but you don't really have to. So, I mean, a lot of people do these layouts differently. Some people like to do it in a corner. Some people like to do it smaller. Some people like to make it bigger. Some people want to zoom in. There's no right answer to that question. But the last thing you do here is you just play the game. So you can start here. And it's pretty much how you do it. It's just plug and play. And you can select the the level, and we'll just get started. Maybe we can try Transylvania and see how it goes. And there away we go. Now we're Scrooge McDuck. Jump. Here we go. That's it. That's how you play. Hope you enjoyed it. And now let's get back to... I'll start playing this game, but while I play, we'll take it back to all of you that are over at IslandVibingPresents.
Right. Thanks, Davey.
Yay, Davey. Thank you so much for that. Talking about a lot of different games that people played. Friends that came in during that, hi, welcome in. More games
my
for
channel.
Jason's channel.
I know.
Woo.
Getting more ideas every day.
Speaking of games, and Davey, and I saw the Roxy Paradox was in here. Last Saturday? Was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Last Saturday, we hung out in Discord. It started out as a vinyl and cocktail hangout. And it ended up being a listening to vinyl for a long time, playing Discord games. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And we want to try to do that on a semi-regular basis. So we hope you can make it at some point, because it was a lot of fun. It was just a nice hangout with some really, really great friends. I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to think what I want
We'll
to
be
do.
doing it probably mostly on Fridays or Saturday nights, and probably try to get a theme for the vinyl that night. Last time it was Joni Mitchell, and it veered into Carly Simon,
Yeah, and then back into Joni.
and back into some more Joni as we found more. Pulled it out from the archives.
I have been putting our records in some kind of order. Don't really know what it is yet because I've only gotten halfway through them. And yeah, there's a few places that we have a lot of records that are either the same genre or the same artist even. Are you looking to turn that down?
It's really
Okay, so there's a technique that you've got to implement. You got to take the dagger and then
Got it.
and then
Is it sheathed?
you got to keep it sheathed.
Okay.
It's too pointy otherwise. So you take the dagger and then the bottom right button, it will turn it down for you.
Did you lose the remote?
I don't know where it is.
That sounds an awful lot like a yes.
I forgot it had a remote until you said it.
Oh gosh.
I wonder why I didn't need a dagger last year. Where are you going? That's too many clicks.
It's not enough.
C-Dub, welcome in, friend.
Hey, C-Dub, how you doing?
All right. I also use it to turn on the streaming PC because it's like way back in the corner behind the monitors. So I've started using the dagger to start the streaming PC too.
Oh gosh.
It's really great. Like, so for meetings for work, I'm on Teams meetings, but we have like these like, you know, like the fake backgrounds behind you. And I didn't used to use one, but it looks like, I mean, Jason's microphone is behind me all day long. So when I'm meeting with clients and I have a giant microphone behind my head, it's just easier to make it look like an office building. But so I go out of, anytime I need to turn on the heat or turn it off, I like go out of frame. So like I go invisible and I like poke it with the dagger. Or does my arm goes out and hits it with the dagger if I can?
Do you use your mini hands?
Is Arco still here?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Because I brought this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rox.
I could only find the right one.
There he is. That's creepy. I'm stuck in here too. I can't leave.
So now on the show.
Ugh. Gosh.
When I get the left and the right, I can hold on with both. Yep. Okay, so here's the problem. Davey, speaking of that, here's the problem. So I fiddle. And so in the middle of work meetings, I'll fiddle with whatever is around me. And sometimes that's a dagger. Sometimes that's a pencil. And I have been known to be fiddling with tiny hands. And then accidentally they come into view. And I'm just like, oops.
What's worse, that or dagger?
I don't know.
Just all of a sudden, dagger.
So, yep.
Yeah.
There haven't been tiny hands in here, I don't think, for my new job. It was at my old job. And we didn't use green screen, so there was no, like, chance for them to hide if they came up into the... Yeah. Vibing would be my favorite color. Thanks.
Roxy's getting a new song out of it, looks like. Oh,
There
gosh.
you go. It'll be okay, Roxy. It's fine. Did you get that? Did you catch it?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Yep. Tiny
Ooh,
hands
I wonder.
and a dagger.
Yeah, can I have them both?
Not right now.
Jason has put them both over there. I can't even reach them.
Like the pile that the teachers have, like in their drawer of all the kids' items
Oh,
that they're not allowed to play with. Let me see your dagger. Let me see your miniature hand.
speaking of which, we
Get
could
it back
not,
after class.
we could not find the final bean. They went missing. So
You gonna put this one instead?
yeah, I'm gonna chuck this one in instead. Did you want to goggle up?
Yes.
All right, let's try to not let this one go askew. Yeah, okay. So there's a mysterious Bermuda Triangle over there behind my desk.
You're just
around
trying
my
to
desk.
make me wear the goggles for longer.
No. And see how, like, can you see that doesn't have, like, the tip that's supposed to go in your ear?
Just straight up metal.
It's
Just shove the metal right in there.
Yeah. I can't find the tip. It just, like, oh, Klingon, I want Klingon. Oh, that's not good. Anyways, I can't find part of my thing.
Which part?
The rubber piece that goes inside your ear.
Like on the end piece? Like a bookend.
Yeah.
Covering.
Don't lose this one this time.
Oh, it's on me. I'm not gonna move. I don't have time to react.
Yeah.
Yes. Final bean.
I do want
Get it
to
in.
show you something really, really important I did at work today. Let me see if I can get this to work without going all blurry. The other day, Jameer told me I had Snapchat. I told her she was wrong. And she's like, no, this is you. And showed me, like, my name in Snapchat. And so then I went and, like, I didn't even have it on my phone. So I went and downloaded it. And, yep, I have it under the Island Vibing name. And so I made sure that I was using it correctly today. If you haven't been over on Instagram, these are the type of things that you will miss.
Oh, yeah. That is can't miss.
I'm a potato.
Can't miss programming right there.
Yeah, it's a Santa potato.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it now so weird colored? It wasn't. So if you're not, yeah, potato Santa. If you're not following me over on Instagram, don't miss out. I also dropped the F-bomb over there. Well, I didn't. Some Scottish child did, and I just lip synced to it.
You're on Insta and Snapchat and YouTube Shorts.
I am not actually on Snapchat. I just have it.
You just said you're on it.
Well, like, my name's there, but I don't do anything with it. I didn't even know. I didn't have it on my phone. But I do recycle my thing from Insta and put them on YouTube Shorts.
Perfect.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't know how to TikTok.
No, you haven't jumped on board that. No.
And we do on our YouTube channel have the Pancake Chronicles, if you have not seen them. Do I have ADHD? There's a pretty good chance of that. Not gonna lie.
Ooh, pancakes.
All right, let's play a game. You ready?
No.
So we have Brain Mage today. Mage. Brain.
How many more ways are you going to come up with? Mage? Brain mage.
I don't know how to TikTok. Person who uses Instagram exactly like TikTok. To help you today.
Yeah, I could see that, Roxy. Weren't we talking about on your stream, like merging words together? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just cuts out the middle of damn.
Yes. Bra in Maj.
Brain mage.
So, yes, here we go.
I thought you were just squishing that word together, Roxy.
Hi.
You're sportsing. What are you sportsing, Stuart?
Yeah, that sounds exhausting at 10:30 at night. Don't do that.
Like real sportsing or video game sportsing or watching sports?
Have a good lurk.
Have a good lurk, Carly.
Oh, Roxy sees video games.
I haven't even started looking. I feel like these letters are smaller than last time.
Well, I have to use different ones. Like the last one I realized.
Oh, I see book.
I realized that the last one that I did only grabbed some of the words.
What?
And I did not like
I
that.
didn't double check.
No. So this one allowed me to use all of the words.
How many words are there?
It's on the other computer. Super helpful.
A lot of other sports in his undies. I don't doubt it.
I don't like that.
Diano. It's almost like a dinosaur piano.
What?
This is D-I-A-N-O.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
What? Okay, that's interesting. I do.
Actually, that's not how you pronounce it. Yeah, call in, get ready. We'll bring you on after we play this game. That's not quite the way you would pronounce it, Arco. More like
Artisanal.
artisanal, yeah. Artisanal mayhem. Didn't even see how that would break out to be different.
Oh, that's all I can see now, though.
Oh gosh, that's not great.
What kind of art are we talking here? Okay, never mind. I see. All right, there's book. There's whatever that is that Arco said. My eyes just want to go back to the same spot. I can't.
All right, you're gonna have to use what you already have.
I can't find any more.
Well, I can't help you.
Anybody else's voice? You see that in there? Jumbo. Rombo.
Oh gosh.
I see sir with 2 eyes. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
Make up the story now.
All right. Brain Mage is a stream about...
Don't do that. Don't say it. Nope.
Nope. Some sort of mayhem, I'm thinking.
Yep. The artisanal kind, not any other kind.
The artisanal.
Yep.
The annals. They'll go down in the annals.
No.
It's being artisanal. It's mayhem, but it's like artisanal, so there are books involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a book stream that is...
It's brainy, you know? It's a thinking person's stream.
Okay. All right.
There's no damage done.
No damage.
No damage done.
We're going to go on a little bit of a ride here because I forgot what I had to do. So we're going to go up and then back down. So ready? Here's this. Oh, maybe. No, I gotta do this. Up like this. Down like this. So crazy. So now that we're back down here, let's show you. Can I get a who is, please? Let's see. I am a clown. You are, Davy. Did I get it? Who is? I don't see one. Please. Thank you.
Blip, blip. Thank you. All right. Who we got here?
All right. Guy Kelly. If you saw the words Guy Kelly in there, you're off to a good start. Comedian, voice actor, and general nerd, UK-based variety streamer, cryptic crosswords during the day and video games at night, like a LAN cafe in an old folks' home. You can email him too if you'd like to.
Oh, nice.
And then I stopped in and met his community. And when I first stopped in, he was dressed up as Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh. Like on screen. Thomas the Tank Engine. And then when I introduced myself and I asked his community how they would explain his, if I couldn't explain it using cryptic crosswords, how would I explain the stream? And they said artisanal mayhem, and I did not break it up into any other way. And now I realize I should have.
I think it worked out pretty well.
Probably. He probably even liked that. Would like that.
Smack talk.
I don't want to know anything about the art he's doing. I would like to say that
Yes, you do.
I have no. He does voice acting, and he was doing something for, I can't remember what government, but some government. And he was doing it pretty early in the morning, I guess, maybe. And he was wearing like his what is it called when you put on your, like, out of the shower you put on, your robe. His robe. He had that on, but it kept hitting his microphone, so he just took it off. and so then a neighbor saw him. He's just sitting there.
Oh gosh.
And I think he said that he spoke into the mic about like, oh, there's my neighbor, and they see me or something, and it was just, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Davey pointed out the email address. That is a really nice email address.
that is.
That is on point.
It is really.
I also like that it is a crossword stream and you did a word search for it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's well done too.
I mean, they're related. That neighbor saw his art. Yep. So, it's time for you to go take a break.
All right.
And I'm going to see you.
I'll see you all.
Yeah. So, John Lee, I see me on your screen that you're showing me, and I can't hear you at the moment, which is okay. I will make that different in a minute. There you go. Now you're full screen. I was like, that's not going to work with my cropping. All right. Hold on. Let me press a button, and when I am done pressing that button, John Lee will be here, and he'll have sound. Isn't that crazy? Sound? All right, here we go.
Music.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You are coming through loud and clear, and now your face is on screen too. Welcome in.
Good. Hi, everybody.
Everyone, please help me welcome JonLiMusic to the show. John Lee, thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we truly appreciate it. Let's start out talking about. We're gonna circle back to how you got on Twitch, but first we need to talk about the Chewbacca that's sometimes in the room.
Here, give me 1 second.
Oh my. There is a little message. You can't see it all. Hold on, let me fix it. Be right back. Changing into cute outfit or peeing or grabbing a drink, all of those things. There we go.
All right. See. So what were you saying?
The Chewbacca in the room.
Yeah.
There's so you're into Star Wars. Is easy to say.
Yeah. I mean, especially when I was younger, but it's something that carries on into adulthood. I finally got to watch some Star Wars for the first time with our daughters just like this past month. So introducing them to getting them started young.
How old are they?
Our oldest, Selah, is 6. She'll be 7 in February. 4. So, Selah's 6, Naomi's 4, Cadence is 2, and then TBD, but upcoming in a month or 2.
TBD. Don't name them that, okay? That would not be great.
we actually have a name picked out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's not TBD.
It's not TBD.
Secrets are fine.
Those aren't even the initials. That wouldn't make sense.
That'd be kind of funny if they were, though.
That's
okay,
true.
moving on.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of joke names that it's really easy to come up with first names that sound ridiculous with the last name Lee. So
I can imagine that. Yeah, when it's something that is easily turned into
an adverb.
like it's exactly. I will say I also watched we not just I, but we watched Jason and I we watched Star Wars with our young girls. They were 5 and 8 when we introduced them, and we watched it over like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and we watched the entire history up until that point.
Love it.
Yeah, it was great.
How old are yours?
They are now 8 and 11. Right?
Okay.
That's how old my children are. Okay, yep.
And how old were they when you started watching Star Wars with them?
5 and 8.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice. So pretty close to ours at least.
Yeah. The 5-year-old, I don't want to do a spoiler here or anything, but if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want spoilers, you should just plug your ears because it's so old. I'm going to do it anyways. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's your fault at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. The then 5-year-old was very, very sad when Darth Vader died because
yeah.
but he just is his dad, and he was like trying to be a good guy at the end, and just going on and on and on about how like he was trying to be such a good person, and it's just, and then he died. It was like it was very
it's
interesting.
It's a very emotional series. But yeah. By the way, I'm gonna tell my viewers I just shouted out you guys. So if you guys want to open up, because we're live right now on my channel. So if you guys want to open up IslandVibingPresents, that would be awesome. You can watch there. Yeah. You can see both of us.
Thanks. Yeah, so it's been a pretty big part of our life too. I think when we first, so that was right before the pandemic, and when we first met you through a raid, I don't even remember who raided us in. It was pretty early on, and there was a lot of Star Wars already occurring. So we were like, okay, let's just stick around here for a while. So can you tell me how you got started on Twitch and kind of your origin story?
My origin story. Well, I don't know if it's ever actually been worded that way before. That's, but yeah.
Well,
So-
don't all like superheroes and villains need an
I know,
origin
that's
story?
right. I think something like that. Yeah. I guess no one's ever referred to me in superhero lingo before. My origin story, as far as Twitch goes. As some of you probably know, I've been a career musician, specifically as a dueling pianist for almost 20 years. Like probably a good majority of the music streamers on Twitch who are still doing it today got started in 2020. But I didn't. I waited until the final quarter to try Twitch. It was in the summer of 2020. I started live streaming on Facebook initially, and really found some great community and got connected with a lot of other, mostly dueling pianists, but some other musicians. Some who you might know who are still streaming on Twitch today, but. Yeah, that essentially, after a few months of doing that, I was told by some friends I should try out Twitch, and I did, and then it wasn't too long before I stopped streaming on Facebook much. So, yeah, just because obviously the community is amazing, the platform is really optimized and just has so many options for both the streamer and the viewer.
Yeah, I think that they've figured out how to get it set up so that it's really easy to find streamers that you want to be able to locate, which is nice. Now, you talked about dueling pianos, but there are a lot of strings behind you.
A lot of strings, yeah. So, I mean, I grew up, mostly as a classical pianist was my background musically, but I did play when I had the option in school to join orchestra or band or choir, I signed up for orchestra, so I played the cello all the way up through like my freshman year of college. I performed in the symphony orchestra at the university, and then I started just all the other instruments I just kind of picked up and taught myself and started playing in mostly high school and college, and then I didn't start singing until later in high school as well. But so as far as other string instruments, it's mostly guitar and cello, which I hadn't played for quite a few years until we decided. I think it was a sub goal on Twitch, and then it's just kind of stuck. So.
And now
it's funny how many things like you actually start doing. Like the origin story of the Chewbacca thing was just that was my first ever sub goal incentive, I think, a few months into streaming, and it was just basically wear a Chewbacca cosplay, and I had this robe that my wife got me from Amazon, and I never worn it, and then it happened to be on a Tuesday, so then that just became, and for the last almost 2 years now, a Tuesday tradition. So, yeah.
Tuesday. For
Tuesdays.
my girls, it's a tutu Tuesday. We used to. Now see,
Tutu is nice.
Yeah. So what if it was a tutu Tuesday? You could put a tutu on top of that, and then you would have Chewbacca in a tutu.
That's a good idea for the next sub-goal incentive. I'll have to keep that in mind. For tutu, yeah, I like it.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. In the meantime, what was one of the most memorable things that you've had as an experience in relation to streaming on Twitch?
Gosh, one of the most memorable experiences. Man, it's hard to pick just one. I think that's one. It's become just a part of my after hours. When my wife and kids are asleep, mostly part of life. It's, there are a number of things that stand out. I mean, I feel like a lot of the most memorable streams, of course, have been like milestone and celebrations. We recently celebrated 2 years on Twitch. My birthday happens shortly after that. So those are, I guess, okay. Sorry, I don't have a single short answer for this question.
That's okay. We don't need single short answers.
I can tell you, like, there are a few things, like, so we started branching off into, like, early on, I started doing some cosplays, and I'd never done any dressed up as any princesses or female pop stars prior to my streaming on Twitch. So the first 2 cosplays I did were Princess Johnsman. We did a Disney theme stream, and then Britney Spears, which is has made a couple of reappearances since then. We did a tribute to Britney. At the time, it was still, she was, the hashtag Free Britney was still more relevant at the time. But I don't know. There's been a lot of, I would say, just having, famous both on Twitch and then in IRL, like some just famous people rating our stream that's been memorable at times. Mm-hmm. I did my first hot tub stream, I remember, on December 1st last year. So that was again a sub goal incentive that has now become kind of a regular part of the we joke about it, but I regularly stream from the hot tub.
That's a choice.
That's a choice. Yes.
That sounds like I don't ever want, that will never be a sub goal or anything for us. Just so you all know, chat.
Dang it.
Nope.
Man, everyone's disappointed.
No one is. No one at all is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you talked about late at night streaming. It seems like you're streaming quite late, quite long. So
quite long, yeah.
Do you sleep? And if so, when?
I get this question all the time. Yes, I do sleep. As a parent of several children, of course, small ones. We've definitely gotten used to the seasons of life where we don't get enough sleep, and as a traveling musician and everything like that. But I sleep in the mornings, and as long as my wife and I have been together, she's always been in like a normal person schedule, and I've always been the one out. Sometimes I don't travel nearly as much or nearly as far for gigs as I used to since we've become parents. I still do, but before kids, I would just finish a gig sometimes in across several state lines and just drive home, and I'd get home at 9 or 10 in the morning and crash. So these days I try to. My wife usually gets up with the kids. Sometimes I end up getting up with the kids and then go back to sleep too. But I get to sleep in the mornings, and then usually take a shift with the kids while I try to get some work done around noon, and then we get family time or whatever else we're doing after that. So it's worked out. I have a very accommodating partner when it comes to my lifestyle.
Well, that's always helpful in this kind of situation. You need somebody that is a good. I don't know. They work well with whatever is your is your thing. I've always thought about my relationship with Jason as kind of like a yin yang, where whatever he has a lot of, I have very little of, and whatever I have a lot of, he has a very little of, and so we kind of balance each other out. And somewhere in the middle, we have equal amounts of.
Yeah. Balance is important, or yin and yang, and just yeah, all kinds of things. So that's good. I'm glad that you you can balance each other out too.
Yeah, it's important to be able to try to do that, especially when you have every time that you have kids involved in any single thing whatsoever, the entire dynamic changes.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, my brain has stopped working tonight.
No,
I think
okay.
I think that what we are probably going to do next is we're going to probably play a little game.
Nice. We love
And
games.
I'm going to shift us back to square. And then I am going to turn on the game board. And I am going to bring a Jason on stream. Peekaboo.
Ooh, wow.
And all right. So now that we're all set up, one last thing. I am going to need a button.
All right.
So how this game is played is it's like Family Feud, where Adjacent will give us a bit of a topic, like houses you don't want to live in, and with that topic you have to try to come up with the number one answer from a bunch of survey takers.
Like
That
Family
we-
Feud, basically.
Yeah, Family Feud. Now, so if you don't get the number one answer on the first try, the second, guesser can actually use chat as their family.
Ah. Okay.
So you
got
can,
it.
like,
Yeah.
pool
As
the
a real
answers.
lifeline, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, is it a race, or do you take turns, like pass the baton?
No, it's gonna
essentially?
be a race. I make sure that there's enough. If I know it, I still like pause, or if I have a guess, I still pause to delay a moment, kind of thing.
Okay. But so if I think I have an answer, just go for it. Just say it.
You have
Is
to
that right?
You have
Or-
to buzz in. How
do I
and
buzz in?
You can buzz in with a sound or a noise. I used to forget to say a noise every time I would push my button. My chat, my community bought this.
Nice.
So I see all of your redeems coming in, folks, and we will get to those very, very
Pines is
soon.
spending points. Pines is spending points.
Oh, good. We do. Don't spend all your points. We actually have something to show you after this interview. Okay, so are you prepared to be able to buzz in? Do you understand the rules, and are you ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. This is very loud, so I hold it back.
It's for everyone's benefit. All right. The first question.
Okay.
Name an office supply you could use to pick food out of your teeth. All right, John.
Paperclip.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, too.
Yep, that's number one answer.
Number one answer.
You get a point.
Woohoo. Oh, and points-wise, we play to 3 points. Whoever gets to 3 points first. Just so you know.
Oh, chat's wondering, should they hold off on typing, or do they?
No,
type
they can
away?
start typing because we have to be so fast at guessing
Yeah, I suppose.
that you don't really have time to read what chat is saying.
Yeah.
Got
You
it.
got the first try that time, so we don't even need chat on
Yep.
that one.
Chat.
Chat.
Come on.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
A laminator. What were the other? What were
Oh
the?
yeah, other answers. Okay.
Yeah.
Other answers were paper, pen or pencil, a staple, Sounds dangerous.
Staple. Wow.
Not as dangerous as a box cutter. Jameer.
Box cutter. Yeah. There's letter opener.
Jeez,
Or-
box cutter.
A tack or a pin.
Oh my. These things,
Yeah.
don't use those, folks.
Yeah. This is not an
This is-
endorsement.
No, not a how-to video at all. All right.
Okay.
A defibrillator. Just pops it right out.
Wait, what?
Somebody said a defibrillator. That would help
yeah.
with the tooth. You just like get a zap
The
and
tooth. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Next one. Name something specific that has a long neck.
Sorry. Giraffe.
Yep.
That was great. That was
That's a good noise. Yeah, you're right. You got it again.
This porg used to make cool sound effects, but I guess he I don't know. We need to take him to the vet.
So as Chewbacca holding on to a porg, are you going to try to eat it? Is it chicken?
No, that was a past life.
Okay.
This is my companion pork. Yeah.
Good to know. Don't eat the pork.
He's my co-pilot.
Much better.
All right. Here's another one. This is a
No,
little
you gotta
more.
go and give us the top.
Oh, I do. I keep forgetting. All right, where was I?
Giraffes.
Giraffe, then ostrich,
Ostrich.
then a bottle.
Wait a minute. What was the question?
Something that has a long neck.
It was just something that has a long neck.
Something. Yeah, not
That is
necessarily an
ridiculous.
animal.
Did anyone say like a brontosaurus or a pachyosaurus?
Oh, that'd be
or
good.
something? But, yeah.
Rox did put. We do have some emotes. We do have hugging dinos. They have pretty long necks, and flamingos. They have pretty long necks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last three answers were a crane, a swan, or a glass.
These ones that are not.
Glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. We don't really know who these people are,
No,
so
we don't know them.
Wait, who was surveyed?
we don't know.
This is. I see. This is from a survey.
The
like,
internet.
website or-
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
internets, the interwebs. Okay.
The internets.
Got it.
Yeah, we don't know these people.
Okay.
We don't. Just doesn't make sense.
You're going to love this one.
Oh God.
All right, here we go. John gets this one. He takes the game.
Yep.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Fill in the blank. Having a bird poop on you is bad, but imagine how much worse it could be if blank could fly. Yes, vibing.
A Great Dane.
That's not number one.
Dang it. All right.
All right.
So
So,
now I get a chance to steal. Is
You
that right?
do. Yep. And you get to use all of chat, ours and yours if they're playing along.
yeah, what do you think, chat?
All right. We
Well,
have.
my first thought was that because poop was in the question, that I was going to say like poop or turd if poop could fly, but I don't know if yeah.
Well, oh God, my ex-wife.
Oh,
We
my.
have bear, sharks, cows, pigs.
Poop factory.
Factory.
If those poop factories could fly. Ooh, man.
Oh God. All right. What are you gonna go with?
What do you guys think, chat? I guess my chat can chime in too. What?
Yep.
Let's see, poop, or let's see some other sharks, cows, pigs. There's no obvious answer here.
No.
Can you repeat one more time? What's the entire?
Yep. All
phrase?
right. Here we go. Having a bird poop on you is bad, but imagine how much worse it would be if blank could fly.
I just feel like poop makes it's for yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with poop.
Poop.
Final answer.
I get your logic, but it is not on the list.
Oh man.
And
So now what?
so yeah,
Am I on the list?
yours fits in another category.
So it's dogs.
Yeah.
All right.
So are we gonna count that?
Let's do one more because neither of us really got it.
All right, that's just a
But
push.
let's let everybody
What were
know.
the answers for that one? What were
Yeah,
the answers
let's-
for that one?
It was heavily animal based. So
Okay,
first answer
all
was
right. Pigs.
elephants, cows, pigs, horses, dogs, humans, and rats.
Wow.
Elephants. I forgot about elephants. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, that was what number one answer.
That's interesting.
That'd be horrible. Can you imagine Dumbo? That would not be good.
No.
No. All right.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, this one's a little less out there.
Okay,
This
cool.
is like more just straight up. Like,
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. All right, a little less weird here.
That sounds great.
Okay. Name something people deliver for a living.
Pizza. A pizza.
It's on the list, but it's not number one.
Okay. John from
All right,
the
chat.
GM.
All right, chat.
Babies.
I was gonna say babies.
Babies
There's
have come up. Actually.
A lot of people saying babies.
Yeah.
You can go with that, or you can wait for a minute here
We got
and see what else.
All right, we'll wait for-
packages,
we'll wait for a minute.
mail.
Because the
Bad
thing, if
news.
it was food, you would think pizza by far would be the most, popular type of food. But unless we're talking more general, just like food in general, can you just say food? Like, is that too general? Mail actually makes the most sense probably. That packages and mail. Yeah. Okay. I feel like some of these are very close to each other. What
I'm
now
not
that
gonna.
we mentioned it.
I'm not gonna try to push you towards an answer, but I will say, I'm pretty sure of the 100 people that were surveyed, Dancer Chef Frank was 100 of them. He has gotten like
Seems,
every one of them right somehow.
Seems like a probability. All right, chat. What do you guys think between package or mail, or any of the other answers for that matter? But I feel like package is kind of the most general, just because we're in the age of Amazon and.
We're not sure this is from recent time, just so you know, just to put that out
You
there.
don't know how recent this is?
Well, I mean, the article might be recent, but that doesn't mean the survey was.
The survey. Oh God.
It's true.
Okay. Well, maybe
Babies
mail
by
is-
Trebuchet.
Okay. All right, I'll go with mail then. Babies would be more fun as an answer, but I don't think that's probably the number one. I like you said, I feel like it's on the list. All right, we're gonna go with mail.
Babies is on the list.
Yeah. nice.
Mail is higher. What'd you say? Pizza? Mail is higher than pizza. So John gets the point.
All right, point for John. John is the winner.
Number one answer
You do that while I fix this over
was
here.
newspapers.
See?
So I
You
don't know
how
when
old
this was
is.
taken. Mail was number two. Then pizza. Those were the top three answers. Those were like by
Wait,
far
what was the top one?
newspapers.
What was the top one? Newspaper. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
this must be old.
it must be.
Wow.
Those are the top three: newspapers, mail, and pizza. And then the last four were flowers, packages, furniture, and babies.
Okay.
I
Got it.
think you're right. I think nowadays people would put packages ahead of newspapers.
Yeah, I don't think the newspapers would
Yeah,
even be on
newspapers would
there.
Probably not even make the list.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And pizza, yeah, that's surprising that wasn't. Yeah, for a food item at least. But
Now it'd be DoorDash or Uber Eats.
This is true.
exactly right. Yeah, that's why I just thought food in general. But yeah.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, well
okay.
done though.
very good job. I've updated IVP, and guests have gone up again by three now.
Yeah, you brought it back down a little bit. You made
I
it
know, I'm
closer.
so close.
And John is stretching the lead for the guest back out.
Yeah. The last couple have not been great for me. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
So before you head out, is there anything that you would like to add to this conversation?
No, not this time.
Okay, good, because I wasn't gonna let you anyways.
I know.
Nice.
So at this point of the show, what we would love to have happen is if you would play us a song. Do you have originals? Is there one that you could play?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
All right, awesome. Let me move the screen around just a little bit. And we do ask that if you'll tell us about the song. Some folks have told us ahead of the song. Some folks have told us at the end of the song. And others have told us throughout the song or in the middle. So you can tell us about it whenever you see it fit.
Sure.
I'm gonna move myself off the screen and let you go for it.
All right, sounds good. Well, yeah. There's. I'll briefly introduce the song. This is. My wife and I have written a handful of songs for our daughters, and I'm hoping. We're both hoping to write something inspired for daughter number 4 soon here. But so this was the song that started it for me when our firstborn daughter Selah was born. I wrote this shortly after that. It is very different from most of my songs. Most of the songs I've written are more. I haven't written any songs that sound quite like this, even stylistically. I write most of my songs on piano, but this has become the most popular request on Twitch, and one of the few originals that I've performed at like shows like elsewhere. It's called Honey Girl, and the wifey and I are hoping to. We were originally hoping this year, but now we're hoping for 2023 to. Record and release an album of songs we've written for our daughters, and this is planned to be track number 1. So, yeah. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. So this song's called Honey Girl. And the reason for the name Honey Girl, I don't usually say this, is my wife, when she was born, the first words that came out of her mouth were, "Oh, honey girl," which neither of us had ever said prior to that, so it kind of stuck. And there's a video on YouTube of my daughter singing this with me that if you've been on my channel, you've probably seen. Let's see. Oh, pedal is reversed. Here we go, let's try this. Alright. And if you guys are subscribed to my channel, feel free to spam some honeybee emotes or whatever, hearts, lighters, whatever you want. From the moment I first heard you cry, couldn't keep the flood out of these eyes. How could I contain my joy inside? Since you made your way into my life. 'Cause you are sweeter than the sweetest honey. The nectar of the gods cannot compare. If I could write a song for you, my honey, I'd sing to everyone in the world. 'Cause you're my honey girl. Welcome and resume. Smile, my worries don't exist. As I greet your forehead with these lips, how could I describe this arcane bliss? So for now I'll serenade you with this. 'Cause you are sweeter than the sweetest honey. The nectar of the gods could not compare. If I could sing a song for you, my honey, I'd sing to everyone in the world. 'Cause you're my honey girl. I know the time will fly as years go by. Your mom and I will wonder where they went. And every day with you, there's something new to cherish in each moment that we've spent. Maybe 18 years after today, we'll have to watch you walk away. Though my hair may turn from black to gray, this song for you will never change. Though my hair may turn from black to gray, my love for you will never change. 'Cause you are sweeter than the sweetest honey. The nectar of the gods could not compare. If I could write a song for you, my honey, I'd sing to everyone in the world. Oh, I love you more than anything in this world. 'Cause you're my honey girl. Okay, sorry about the static, apparently, for those of watching on Island.
Yeah.
Did it?
It peaked out a little bit, and kind of got a little bit rough at the top, but the sentiment behind it was so amazing and adorable, and I completely know what you mean by that first moment. As a mom, I had one of those too. All along, I've seen babies a lot more than Jason had when we had children, and so I told him the entire first pregnancy that we had that babies aren't cute when they're born. Like they can be pretty ugly, and just trying to make sure that he knew that. But as soon as she came out, I was like, I was wrong. The first moment that it occurred, and so I understand that first thing. And so hearing you talk about the fact that as soon as that little one was born, it was honey girl, and it came out of nowhere. It's so sweet.
Yeah, no, my wife coined the term, and it's yeah. Oh, and it's fine. I have on my keychain. I have my honey girls and pictures of my daughters. But if you guys, I'm sorry it didn't. I have original sound turned on and everything like that. I even sound checked everything on Zoom, so I don't know why. Did it sound like it was just peaking?
Yeah, it sounded like it got a little rough at the top, but
okay. I wonder if that's.
It might be coming through because of all of the stuff that is occurring. I know that you're streaming at the same time, so it might just have something to do with all of the things happening. There's bound to be 756 things that can go wrong.
Yeah, of course. There's anything in the. Yeah. Well, if you guys are welcome to request that or anything in my channel anytime, and the video, which is way cuter than just me performing it on my YouTube channel, has you get to meet my Selah singing with me on my lap. So.
That sounds adorable. And your children have been on stream with you before too, I feel like. Is that
They
true?
have, yeah. So that's since I normally stream 90% of the time when they're asleep, and it's usually a special occasion when they're on stream. It means I'm usually doing like some kind of a special stream that starts in the afternoon or something, and then I like to have. It used to be. I mean, there have been a lot of. It used to be that when I'm generally responsible for the older two. Like at night, I put them to bed, and now they. Long story short, they used to sleep close to the room where I stream. In the middle of the night, and they would IRL raid my stream every now and then. There'd be predictions like, "Will Selah or Naomi raid tonight?" And that doesn't happen so much anymore. But not great for their sleep. But
yeah, our kids are detached from the house, and so they're inside of the house. But they're sleeping. We put them to bed. I think we've only gotten an IRL raid from them one time, and one of them was not feeling good. Maybe a couple. When we have our Saturday streams, it's during the day. Sometimes they take over Jason's chat and just start chatting as him while he's also chatting as him. It's very interesting. That is true, Rox. I think they are sleeping. Actually, I know that they probably aren't sleeping. But I also know they're at least inside.
Time. It's 11:30. Where in the East Coast are you?
We're up in Maine.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice.
Where are you located?
I'm in Minnesota. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Both end states.
Cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I actually had for our business. So for our dueling pianos, we have a business called Rocket Man Entertainment that's older than any of our human children. It's a little over 8 years old, and so we get leads mostly in the area, but all over the place. And someone reached out through our website today from Maine for a wedding.
Wow, nice. Well, I will say that if it's during the winter, turn them down. Otherwise. It's beautiful, and you should come on over. It's wonderful.
We're pretty familiar with harsh winters here. So
that's true.
I have to figure out why my snowblower won't start. I just was there working on that today.
Yeah. With the pandemic, my job became fully remote, and Jason has been fully remote since before the kids were born, which was absolutely lovely. While they were growing up, I could just be like, "Oh my goodness, one of them just burped." And it was like, when they're tiny, that's cute. Now it's just like, get away from me. But
right.
Now the fact that we don't leave the house to go to work, we got rid of the snowblower because it's like, we don't need to move. If it's snowing, we're not going anywhere.
That's nice, though, if you don't really have to leave for anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I mean, but wait, so you just wait until the snow is gone before you leave the house? Or do you just shovel it, or like a pathway?
We can. If we need, not the house. I have to come out to my workshop to work. I literally only exist right here. So Jason normally shovels me a path to my workshop. This is where I spend at least 2/3 of my life these days.
Okay.
And then the kids actually walk to school.
Yeah, in your workshop.
I'm an accountant. Sorry. I work remotely.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, you might have mentioned that. I might have missed it. But.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And Jason's also an accountant. He works out of, I don't know, somewhere in the middle of the country. I think I work out of New York, technically. So.
You work out of New York? Oh, for your company?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. Technically. What about, someone in my chat was wondering, what about food? I assume you just order a lot of,
well, we do our groceries ahead of time. Like living in a state where you
sure,
get
right,
lots
yeah,
of
you can-
like lots of snow, you like, oh, storm coming. Like it's not like it doesn't attack you out of nowhere.
So your workshop is like just basically part of your home, just but in a different building. Is that right?
Yes, my workshop is basically just a shed. So think about like if you were living at your house and there was a shed
gotcha.
outside.
Sure. No,
That's where I
yeah,
go.
I kind of was picturing something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I just made it look a little bit prettier inside.
No, it looks great. It looks very cozy, and yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the only place we have to go. The kids, now that the pandemic has occurred, they they just like have them take like at home schooling. They send them home with their everybody knows how to remote learn at this point. So they'll send them home with a device, and if they don't think it's safe enough for the buses to run, they'll be like, we're doing a remote day. And and that's the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah. And then when they were really, really little and they're like, you know how when they're wearing snow pants and boots and everything and they're tiny, there's no, oh, we're all here together.
I know. I'm gonna. Here, this probably doesn't make sense to do.
So when they're tiny, they can't really do that well of like walking through the snow. They're just like a big ball of, I don't even know how to explain it. Anybody that has kids and they've tried to walk in the snow with snow pants and boots and a coat and hat and everything, there's lots of times they fall. They're penguins.
Yeah.
So we used to like, our school that they go to is within walking distance, and the childcare that the younger one was in is in walking distance. So we just take them on their sled wherever they needed to go during a snowstorm.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Geico. Rest in peace, Guy Orchestra. Sorry. Rest in peace. School snow days. They are gone. They're a thing of the past.
Yep. Right. Because of remote. Yeah, you can just do school from home.
Yeah.
But-
The good thing, though, the other side of that is you're not going to school until, July 4th. That's the other side.
So we just started homeschooling, so it's that's another way we can kind of have autonomy over our schedules.
Yeah.
And as a family, so that's been a really good decision for us. But and my wife is taking on the pretty much the homeschooling portion right now for it's really mostly our oldest, but some preschool for Naomi as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good resources out there now, too. We've only dabbled in them for needing to fill in holes during these past 2 years. The school districts didn't know how to handle the fact that some kids weren't going to be able to be like in school. So like we had to do different things with them at home. And there seems to be a lot of resources out there for homeschooling.
Yeah, there are. And yeah, there's lots of groups and, like you said, resources both online and IRL.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so very much for being here with us tonight. We really do appreciate that you would take some time and hang out.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, how did you start doing this whole podcast? Is this something that you did before Twitch in a different platform, or what was the what's the origin story here?
Roxy, your origin story. Yeah. Actually, I was a beer nerd. Am a beer nerd, and I had a very long running podcast and a radio show all about craft beer here in Maine.
Okay.
Well, and I traveled for beer too. That was fun.
Nice. What are your favorite beers?
Oh, they change so drastically. It depends on, like, right now, some really good dark beers feel very nice and cozy. But I definitely drink to the moment rather than a particular style or a particular brand. Yeah.
Sure. Nice. Yeah, well, I drink a decent amount of beer on my stream, so.
Do you have some good? Do you enjoy craft breweries?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, I'm boring. I usually just, at least at home, I just drink whatever I stock my fridge with, which is a combination of, well, for beers, mostly IPAs, but some variety as well.
Yeah. There's IPAs are huge here too. The New England IPA, it looks like orange juice.
Nice. I like beers with the hints of fruity flavors too, and like, I mean, let's see right here, like well, this is a mango IPA. Deschutes, but I drink
I love
Surly
Deschutes.
that's locally brewed Minneapolis.
Yep, I know Surly as well.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Anyway,
those are some good breweries.
well, cool.
Yeah.
And I guess we've also in Minneapolis got a Summit is the other one of the other local ones.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably get some of ours out your way too. I'm sure you have things like Shipyard or maybe Allagash or I'm not sure if any of the other ones would go out to Minnesota. I know there's some in Michigan, which seems weird.
Yeah,
but,
and I'm not great with a lot of my geography when it comes to into beverages, like at least domestically, but
yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Thanks. Let's see. Main Mammy. I'm glad you're enjoying the YouTube vid. Yeah.
That's my mom.
Oh, hi. Hi, Mom. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And it's been a lovely time. And yeah, anybody that's not already following JonLiMusic, please make sure that you head over there and press follow. I see that the Roxy Paradox has. So be
right.
cool like her.
Yeah. Thank you, the Roxy Paradox. And thanks for having me. We're live, so if after you guys are done, if anyone wants to come hang out for a little bit, we'll be taking song requests. Probably not in hot tubbing tonight, but you never know. So.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe hot tub, probably not. You never know what you're gonna get. I mean,
it feels nice. It's 20, when it's 20 degrees out and whatnot. Like it actually, winter hot tubbing feels the best, in my opinion. We use it a lot more in the winter than we do any other season.
Yeah, I was a ski instructor for a long time, so we used to hang out at the mountains. So I completely get it. But
yeah,
it's
right, the hot tub, literally right outside that window, of like less than a foot outside that window is the hot tub. So
do you just dive out? It's great.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I can just like move one of my secondary cameras just over there, and then basically, I got a mic and we're good. So it lets a lot of cold air in though. So thanks for the follow, Grand Squirrel Master. Yeah. Cool.
Well, thank you again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Have a great night, and we will see you again real soon.
Sounds good. All right.
Bye. All right, folks, we need to do just a little bit of rearranging. While we're doing that, though, if you have not already taken the opportunity to follow JonLiMusic, please make sure that you go and do so. That song that he just shared with us was absolutely adorable, and I just love it. I can't wait to go and check out the video that he has up of his daughter singing it with him.
Yeah.
Little kids and dads and just kind of
Makes you emotional.
it makes me so emotional. Can't even handle it.
We got some redemptions in there.
We did.
Remember that?
I do.
Okay.
And we're going to do that. I also have to throw a flamingo at you if I'm not wrong. All right. Don't start drinking beer if you haven't already. Let's see. Don't let yourself be peer pressured.
Are we making him drink beer?
Stuart.
I'm glad you got a handle on it, Klingon.
I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping, folks. Sorry about that.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny.
So how's
bit.
everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, you take over while I do this.
How is everyone? I'm doing okay myself. Work's been busy, which means I can't get to as many Twitch streams as I'd like. So that's sad.
It is sad. I feel the same way though. I feel like there's so many places I would like to be, and I just can't be there.
Just can't do it.
I
Just can't do it.
No. It makes me sad that I just
vibing. Nice.
I just don't seem to have the time to do the things. It's like
Working is overrated.
it is so overrated.
Yeah.
Oops.
I know. Just stop working. Should just do that.
I don't think that I can. Oh, come on. I don't think that I can just do that.
I think Vibing's trying to do Vibing's trying to do rocket science over here.
Yeah, totally. Rocket science. I'm just trying to see if I can pull things together.
Pull it together, Vibing.
I know.
Get it together, please.
Oh, that's why that's that one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I need to. I'm almost there, guys.
Yeah, anxiety can be a hard thing. I understand that.
That's a 4, right?
That's a 4.
Oops, don't go way up. Okay, down. X. Eyeball.
Eyeballs.
All right. I think I did it. If I actually got this to work on the fly like that, it's going to be amazing, guys. There you go. Thanks. All right. Let's take a you don't even know what to do with the keyboard. Let's take a look at all of those
Get
redemptions.
in all these cords anymore. There's no space. There's a
Just
hand and
hold
a
it.
dagger over here.
You could give those back.
No, I can't.
Give them back to me.
I made room. I made it work.
I got to pull up the screen with all of those redemptions in them. Let's see. I'm also going to do that.
Yep, eyeballs, just like that.
All right. So in your drawer over there, did you already find the dad joke book and the useless information?
Gotta useless baguettes.
Always with the sandwiches.
Dad jokes.
No, also the other one. You can't just help yourself.
I
You're the one sitting close to it.
don't see anything else. What am I looking for?
Useless information?
Is it a book?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
If I come over there and find it, first try. No, nothing doing.
See more dad jokes.
Oh my gosh.
Here you go. It's under the second dad joke book.
Okay. So as I was saying beforehand, if you're not already following JonLiMusic, please make sure that you do so. We really appreciate him being part of the show today. And yeah, make sure that you go and give him a follow. And then also go check out that adorable video. Okay, dad joke time.
I thought you were going to go first.
No.
Oh, you really wanted it.
No, dad joke was first.
Oh.
Nope, useless information was first. I'm wrong. All right, ready? I'm just gonna... I can't use a thing right here. All right. All right, here's one for you. Every day, more money is printed for Monopoly than by the U.S. Treasury. Oh. Crazy. Your turn.
All right, ready? It's a top-notch dad joke right here. Does anybody remember that joke I told about my spine? It was about a week back.
Yep, that's a dad joke. I hope you like that, Pines.
I love it. I love it.
Smalls wanted to see something in the room. I've actually already showed this to Smalls. But this is what I have in the room right now. Last week we were talking about talking to Ellie Fear Music, which the VOD is still up if anybody would like to go and watch it. Also, it's over on YouTube. And we talked about hair dyeing, and this showed up in a magazine I was looking at. So we are considering doing a sub goal for Jason to dye his hair.
What? Nope.
No, we're maybe thinking about doing a sub goal for me to do that, but we haven't decided yet exactly.
Well, you brought it up on stream, so.
I know, but I still am working it out.
Okay.
And as a bonus, because Smalls had already seen it and he's the one that requested it. These candles, Jason got me one year, and it's called the Magic Candle Company, and it's
Marco. Shh.
I actually had that hair once, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. I can't get it open right now, but it's based on different smells from around Disney World.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is the confectionery. Yep. So 2. Yep. Who brought what up? I did just add a couple.
Does it smell like a lady's house? Yes.
I did just add a number of channel point redeems too, for anybody that may want to venture over there and check those out while we do the next dad joke.
It's my baguette. Hang on.
Oh gosh.
My baguette. Hi, Andrea. How are you this evening?
No, I was not going to put that in my hair. Although it would be lovely. It smells nice. Oh, yeah. But Jason's going to dye his hair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You need to do another dad joke.
Ooh, switch arms.
Well, currently. So, we are introducing a potato to the stream. Dun, 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 dun. And he's a naked potato. He doesn't have large hands. He's a potato. So, also at Disney, they have this place at like the downtown Disney area where they give you like a box, and it's just Mr. Potato Head pieces all over the place, and you just go fill the box, and whatever fits in the box, is a certain price. Well, this is Mr. Potato Head. There are Mrs. Potato Heads, but this one, oh, should I get matching ones? Should I say that they need to match adjacent? I've got this hand, but I also have that hand. Should I get the other hand that goes with this one?
I don't know.
Folks, what do you think? Should I make sure that the two arms match? Or just randomly pick two different arms out? Mismatch hands. Okay, good. So, so far, this is our Mr. Potato Head. He's got a lightsaber, and then he can also hold something.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Hi, Mr. Potato Head.
We can call it the Potato Head. Then there we're not assuming any gender.
Sure. But just Potato Head.
It's just Potato Head. He
Sure.
is both the dark and the light side.
Mm-hmm.
They are both of those. I don't know where they can live. Where can they live? We need like a little like shelf or something. We need like a shelf right here. In a pineapple under the sea.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Right now, I'm just gonna...
Looks threatening. Just sitting there in the corner with his lightsaber. There, lightsaber. Is Loston?
He's breaking things.
Oh no. Can't even get that.
No.
We might get taken out.
I don't know where to put them. It's like rubber band it to here. Nope, you can't see it there. Jason, you just need to hold the...
Still work in progress. Oh, just like the sub bucket?
Yeah.
Switch feet.
All right, feet.
Let's go. Feet time.
All right. Do. There's a whole bucket of feet. Wait, you won't nom nom nom?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some nice kicks. They have some nice kicks.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Now they can stand up.
Pew pew.
Heads. Switch accessories. Accessories. Did you know that Mr. Potato got canceled last year? I didn't know that. I mean, this Mr. Potato was like sitting in my basement, so he was canceled a few years before. But I brought him back. This is an autograph book. He went and met Mickey.
Oh.
And he got Mickey's autograph. Yep. There you go. People are still waiting for their dad joke.
Dad joke time. Excuse me. I found out my girlfriend is really a ghost. I had my suspicions the moment she walked through the door.
He is missing some pieces. Well, now he's going to have a hair. I like that he's like not getting eyes or anything. We're going to do an eyes, nose
process.
combo right now because, it's like you can choose one or the other, but he doesn't have either. Oh, a bowler. I don't know how to fit a bowler on a potato. There we go.
Oh, nice. You figured it out.
I did.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
It's got some character now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. I can't put them in a box.
No.
It's random. I can't do that. It's a very handsome potato. All right.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Mr. Potato Man, girl, them, they, whatever you want to be. Almost. Look, he's next to the banana duck. French fries. So close to being in shot with you. I want to forget that's there and not remember to put on the thing tomorrow, and then there's just going to be a potato behind me. Really, when Wilbur started being there in the banana duck, that's when the filter had to start going on. All right, let's look at this table of contents so we can figure out where we are at in this situation. Smash potato. So we have done the interview with John Lee, fun and games with Jason, and the sandwich corner. Not in that order, but we've done them. So now it seems like it's time to check in with JoJo and see what she has up for the emote wall. So the way, this is JoJo. I don't need to explain the emote wall. My brain is not going in the right direction because it's been up and down and all around and over and under. Let's check in with JoJo.
There's 2 unders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of JoJo Recommends. Today I'm featuring Hillsinger's new song, Boy. Hillsinger, or Daniel Ray Hillsinger, is a Twitch artist who I actually discovered, surprise surprise, on a raid. He's a very special Twitch streamer. He got diagnosed with bone cancer about 5 years ago, and he actually realised at that point that he wanted to learn to play the guitar, and actually started learning to play in the hospital, which is really cool. He says on his bio that he actually used to wheel his gurney out to get some fresh air and to play his guitar, which is like really nice. He started writing music later that year, and then a year ago he decided to try and share that music with other people, and that's why I think he came to Twitch. You've been on his stream, it's really lovely. He's got a really lovely mellow vibe to his streams. I know I say that quite a lot, but his is just so relaxing, and I really love being on his streams. I often have to lurk because it's either really late at night or at a time when the kids are just being mad, but I really do enjoy them when I get the chance to go. Boy is a beautiful song. I absolutely love the lyrics to it, and the tune is just really, really beautiful. I always love guitar music, and this just really kind of what's the word, like connects with me. Like, it really, like, when I hear it, it just like sends a shiver down my spine. I just know instantly I'm gonna like it. If you'd like to find out more about Hillsinger, I will put a link. There'll be a link in chat for my blog post. I've been a bit bad about doing them recently. Life's just been really, really hectic, but I will try and put it up. But otherwise, do click on all the links that I've been put in chat as well, and follow him on social media. I know he's really super excited about this song. When I first approached him, he was just so enthusiastic about being featured, which was just really, really lovely. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy the song as much as I do, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
I pressed a button that would have made us unmute. It should have.
Oh.
We're not muted now, but I fixed that. I'm gonna double fix it, I guess. So you all know that we are big Hillsinger fans. And yeah, I'm so happy when JoJo reached out to us and asked about featuring him. We're like, yes, please. Mom, thank you so much for being here tonight. Safe
Yes.
travels. I
Good
don't
to
know what
see
you're
you.
doing at the Canadian border, but you know,
Hope it goes well.
yeah, hope it goes well. Don't do anything sus. They'll get ya. Roxy's ready for a visit. So I do want to mention that earlier in the show, while John Lee was here, I saw Grand Squirrel Master.
Yeah.
And also I saw Green Guy Music as well. Is that the correct words put together? And I also spoke to them as well about doing segments.
Awesome.
Yeah. So look forward to seeing more information in lots of different ways from streamers all over the place. We're really excited. Oh, sea glass hunting and shopping for peanut butter and ketchup.
All right.
Grand Squirrel Master. Yes. Good. Glad that you're still here. Yeah. Really looking forward to seeing what you may put together for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Peanut butter ketchup. Arco. You're the best. Okay. So, emote wall. Here is how the emote wall works. Obviously, you see emotes flying all over as people add them to the chat. It's not quite something. Look. Do you like him? I moved him over here so he wasn't a hat. Ooh, lovely. Like to hear that. But yeah, I moved the raccoon from over in the middle so that Jojo didn't have a hat over to just like sitting on top of the thing. Also, there is a secret hidden Freddy that has not showed up tonight.
What?
Yep. There's a secret hidden Freddy, a flamingo. We've never named our flamingo, and also the kittens. They're all somewhere.
Just waiting.
They're just waiting.
They're
to
off
be-
stage.
Yeah, on the side. So emote wall, the only time in our show where emotes fly freely. What we ask you to do is while we're listening to the amazing song. I don't even know how to start to pronounce that. You know what we got to do this weekend? This is the ADD thing that you were talking about, Cleon. We have to go to the beach. We have to float the boats.
Yes.
Let's do that this weekend.
Yeah.
Like before we go and see the boot.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh yeah. We did that. We did that.
We're gonna have another lip sync battle. We're trying to figure out a date that works for most people. Anybody that was in our lip sync battle, we're kind of like leaning towards the end of December, like maybe like a New Year's type of thing. Not New Year's Eve, not that night. I can't handle that. That's too much of a thing. Rakakami. Everything, everywhere, all at once. That seems overwhelming.
It does. I don't know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is just what happened to my brain. I was like, all right, I'm going to say the rest of the words about the emote wall. And then the E flat guy's name came across. And it said that he was going to be on the 29th of December. And then my brain said, oh, what if we like did a thing into a thing, and then the E flat guy could also be part of that other thing, and there was just a whole trail. That's why my brain, like my mouth shut off, and like my brain just kept going. So the emote wall, spam as many emotes as you possibly can, because we will be going into emote only mode while we are listening to this lovely song by wonderful friend of stream, singer of our raid song, the amazing Hill Singer. All right, emote only, commencing as soon as Rox does it.
Hey boy, where you going? Hey boy, where you going? time to wake up and go to school. Make sure to listen and follow the rules. Be a man, they say, have a plan, they say. Be a man, they say, have a plan, they say. But I don't know what will happen next. So I'm hoping for the very best. Put on a suit and tie or a uniform of some kind. Put on a suit and tie. Keep on working till you die. But I don't know what will happen next. So I'm hoping for the very best. Forget all your dreams. Keep still, don't be seen. Let go of everything. It'll all be gone before you blink. I'll be gone before you blink.
Well,
Whoa.
Hilsinger is such like a goofy guy in general. But then you hear him sing like that kind of song, and then you've got like all these emotions, and it's just a lot.
That is a lot.
So what we do now is one, we go and follow Hilsinger. Two,
Yes, please do.
we also make sure that we save any links so that we can go listen to that song later. And then three, oh, you know what I just thought of?
What?
Wow, I am ADHD bad tonight. I was just thinking.
You're interrupting yourself.
I know. I was just thinking that we have that playlist, old emote songs. We should like share the link to that.
That's a good call.
So
Yeah.
like as we get to the end of one of these things, we can just kind of put that link in chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a working note. Adjacent or other mods. Will one
Yeah.
of you please put it in like a to-do thing? Thank you. Okay, so yes, and then the final thing that we do with this segment is we have a Spotify list with all of the old emote songs on it. An entire Spotify list.
But you want to post it in
Yeah,
after the emote wall.
yeah,
Yeah, I just got to check that. Just make sure it's all set.
yeah. We're just gonna make the.
Or Brock's going to post something.
Oh, is that ours? Or does she have one too? How does she have the Spotify list?
It's a different one. Hold on. That is a good one. That's a great playlist.
Wait, is that your playlist?
Somebody, yeah.
Oh, that's Jason. We
Somebody-
actually have one called
Somebody awesome put that together.
Yep. I mean, I think he's awesome and love him very, very much. But also then we scroll back up and we see all of those emotes that we don't recognize right off the bat, and we make sure that we go and Smalls is pretty cool too. I do enjoy Smalls. Is that Smalls playlist? That's not Smalls playlist, is it?
Where? What?
What is that link? Is that yours or Smalls? No, I have no idea what's going on, guys. You're just completely
I'm just
making
gonna
me
keep putting more lists in there.
just put them all in. Oh. Oh God, I'm so all over the place.
You started it.
She just said arse, and which made me think of when I had to do the words for my grandma.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a story, I guess, for another time. I can't go down that rabbit hole.
That's a good idea.
That's another time. Maybe that's a point redemption or something. It's just so far away. Oh, did I check a flamingo at you? I didn't. We do have to check one more flamingo at adjacent for that gift sub to Grand Squirrel Master.
What?
I believe I just saw that someplace, but then my eye lost it. Where did I see that? Oh my God. This is just, my brain is everywhere. Yeah. Where was it on this screen that I saw that was a thing?
Are we chucking things?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
All right.
I gotta find them though. Oh, here they are. I'm really so confused right now. Like I don't know where I saw it from. All right.
Sorry.
Do we see him? Or did he go into the Bermuda Triangle?
Triangle.
No. How are they just going missing?
We need a backstop.
All right, here's one more. If he's in the triangle. Well, not in the triangle.
You're just like glancing off my fingers today. Like last time it was like direct hit either in the bucket or right off my palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And this time it's like
I guess I didn't
glancing
need the
blows.
goggles.
No, I'm not
If we're
worried. They're
looking-
going away from me this time.
If we're keeping track of how many missing flamingos there are, it's 2. 2 have gone missing completely. And one earbud missing piece. This piece right here. For
Bermuda
keeping track.
Triangle.
Oh, thank you so much, Jojo, for that resub 13 months.
Hey Jojo. We just watched your piece. Which is really awesome.
Let me go down. That's perfect. Thank you, Rox. Do you get points? You gotta see. Do you see where your hand's not in the thing? You gotta look. It's higher. Ah, there
I
you
feel
go.
like it's different angle than it was last time.
I don't know. You put your camera there. All right.
Yeah, it's my fault. That was better. Found it. No triangle that time.
No triangles.
No triangle.
I guess he didn't need goggles. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's not afraid of me all of a sudden.
I mean, I did the whole show, first show,
Yeah, like this.
with this many. Without goggles.
That was a very crazy show.
Sure was.
Tammy, hi. He's only here to see if I talk inland Maine. That's really the only thing he's
Is
here
it?
for. Yes, we had a whole conversation about it today.
Okay.
Yep.
How's it going, Canny?
John Lee was on earlier tonight. That is correct. Canny.
Yep,
Yep.
it's true. You cannot talk much anymore.
I cannot communicate at this point. You call me IVB. You can't say anything about that. Look, there are the kittens.
Hey, kittens.
Welcome in,
Hi, Clydine.
Clydine. Thank you so much for being here tonight. The kittens just flew over. We're so happy that you are here. Kenny and I talked for a little bit today.
You can see it. It's like there's some like baggage coming into this conversation.
Yeah, that plane brought baggage and dropped it off.
Hi, Clydine.
Welcome back.
Hope you had a good stream.
Thank you so much for being here. We do have a raid song, and we're gonna try to play it for you. I think I fixed the buttons, but we can't tell you if
let
that's
us know
true
if you can hear it.
until you let us know. That's true. Not newspapers.
I'm not gonna do any dancing until I know that they can hear the music too.
They're gonna say they can hear it even.
I
if
know
can't.
they are.
So
You made it to our island, mate. You'll never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair and rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and Vibing. Hey.
That is the wonderful Hilsinger who Joanna featured this week. And we just heard his full-length song.
that song is my favorite song.
The Raid song?
Yeah, he does so well. It's so adorable.
Even more than his new single?
I mean, his new single is really, really good. But this song was like made just for us with a lot of love. And it just makes me feel so special.
It means something special to us, for sure.
Okay. Did I check all the flamingos? I checked all the flamingos.
You did. It does have your name
It
in it.
has our actual names that we were born with. Do we ever go to the store and matching up? I don't know what that is about. That I don't have any information on. That's out of left field. Do we look like we match? I mean, I've got flannel and I'm ready for the cold, and he's in a flower shirt thing.
We always dress at least one season off from each other. So for that reason only, I don't think it's possible that we could really match.
No, we're different seasons.
Unless, I'm in a flannel and you're like in a flannel coat.
I don't have one of those.
A flannel coat?
Yeah,
Oh, you don't need one.
but I used to have things like that.
Oh,
But that's more like, everybody had them with their Carhartts.
sure.
I don't have one. It'd be nice though.
I don't have any Carhartts. What?
Okay, let's look at what's coming up on the community calendar.
Yeah, I've got shorts and a Hawaiian shirt on. And she's got pants and a blanket and
Guys, I've got
hat and a
blanket.
flannel.
And I've got fuzzy socks, and they're like, it's wonderful. Oh, I should have some Carhartt overalls. I really should. They'd be good for gardening in the spring. Like when it's still chilly, but you still gotta do stuff. Just like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not lifting up my shirt, Canny. It's a blanket. Look at it. It's a blanket.
It's the opposite. She's putting more layers on. Am I cold at all? Like ever? I'm not cold right now. This heater is still pumping heat out.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not that
it's
cold in
nicely
here.
warm in here.
There are times in here, like when we shut off the heater before we stream.
Like last year when
That-
we were like trying to do like everything just the way that
Right
it should
now, I'm
be,
not cold.
We
It's-
turned off the heater.
It's too hot in here. But when we
I told him no.
like in the winter when we first started and we're trying to be like, we got to make the stream perfect.
No extra sounds.
We would turn on the heater before stream. Crank it up. It would be up to like 80 in here before the stream. We would shut it off, and then 2 to 3 hours later, it would be like 45.
It was so cold. By the end of the show, I was like shivering in my
I can do 45
Arco!
in shorts for like a short period of time, but if I
Arco
gotta
just
sit
gave
for an hour, no.
Arco just gave
What did Arca do? Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy Socks are now sub to the channel. All right, you ready? You're not high enough. A little higher. All right.
Good job. You got it. It feels tropical in here right now. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Thank you, Ganny. Events from around the Twitchiverse.
How was January on our upcoming streams list?
We're booked through January.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's coming up. How was January coming up?
I don't know.
We're reaching the end of November. What? All right, continue. Sorry.
First up, Composy.
Yes.
Composy has an event coming up tomorrow, or I guess technically today, because we did make it over the midnight. That was last year. It's not. At 9 a.m., 8.5 hours from now, Composy will be having they're going to be in a raid train that starts in 8.5 hours.
Yep.
For the Trans Housing Coalition. I was having a really difficult time remember the word coalition. If you could see me like trying to wait for a minute, it was trying to read the word coalition with the pink on pink lettering. Like, there's a word.
Kenny, if you'd like to be the ringleader of that segment just right now,
Just go
like
for it,
as
you
we're
do
doing
it.
other things, I don't have a problem with that.
So that starts in 8.5 hours. I believe Composy is actually 12 hours from that. I love that. I love that Roxy is just like, okay.
Let's go.
Speaking of words that rhymed today, I was going to mention this earlier when we were talking about Hillsinger, because Hillsinger was part of some rabbit hole I got in. I don't know why he showed up in the YouTube rabbit hole that I was in today, because
of Google.
probably,
Google knows everything.
but the rabbit hole I was in, I know, the rabbit hole that I was in was rappers rapping Llama Llama Red Pajama.
It's a rabbit hole you've gone down many times before.
Many
It's
times,
not like
I
a
love
new hole that you found.
But I don't understand why Hillsinger was part of that.
Did he rap?
No,
Did he read Llama Llama Red Pajama?
not at all.
That is weird then.
No, that's not. No, that's wrong, Candy. That's not right.
I'm guessing it's because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like the algorithm.
The
Yeah,
algorithm.
there's only one.
There is.
They all use the same one.
That is true. See, the that is what our world.
The man made it.
Yeah. Loveliestest.
Composy is
Loveliestest.
the loveliestest. Mm-hmm. Composy is wonderful.
She seems very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet and kind. We're gonna be lucky if we get through this because Stream Elements is like over here on my side.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Together Wherever, and they all of them start at 9 a.m. on Saturday. When I was first putting this together, it appeared that in my brain that the 18th and 19th were the same day, and I got super confused, and I'm like, oh no, how in the world are we going to be able to do both things?
It does say your name at 10 p.m. Yes.
Yes.
Is that what time you think you're on? I was confusing Roxy earlier too because I was mixing up Saturdays and Sundays this weekend.
Oh, this is Eastern. Yes. Irene likes to put everything in the Eastern time zone. So yes.
Awesome lineup.
Yeah, some really wonderful people. You know how I've told you in the past that Control D centers things
Yeah.
on OBS?
Yes.
Not the same thing in Stream Elements.
No, they're not the same program.
They are not. I wish they acted the same. Yeah, there are some really, really amazing people in this lineup. So it starts off bright and early with Kanosh,
Yeah.
friend of show. So make sure that you go and check this out. Dagger is out. All right. Then we have. Look, do you see what I did, Rox? I got it together so quick. Like, look at it. There is a Twitch Musicians charity raid train that I don't really know much about at this point, but proceeds will go to Heart Support, and it is from the 27th through December 3rd.
Lots of wonderful streamers in there.
Yes.
Like lots of them.
If you would like to check out who is involved, make sure that you go over to our... Oh, I see Composy's name again. Make sure that you go over to... Andrea's on that one. Make sure you go over to our Discord and you can look at it more closely and see who is involved in all of those things.
Seat up. Meowly.
Joliet. Oh, Joliet's going to be on the show.
Joliet.
It's like
I'm going to stop reading. It'd probably take me like 10
yeah,
minutes to
I
read all
mean,
the
it's
names.
like I got to try to like look for letters that look like they go together and make words. Second line, first name. Andrea Canning Guitar, who's also been on the show.
There she is. Vince Van Gogh, who was in her earlier tonight.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get to say hi to
Corey
Vince.
Clark live.
So many friends.
Yeah, I got to stop. Okay.
Stop. Also want to let you know about something that is really amazing that's going on.
Right? You'll be there.
Let's see, did this work? It's too fast, but it's pretty close. Okay. I need to tell you about this thing. I get really excited. So I do not 3D print at all. I know like nothing about it, but some 3D printing streams that you go to, it's just like watching the 3D printer. This guy's thumbnail of his Twitch channel does not properly express who he and his community is. I think it must have been from a Halloween costume or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But right now, what they are doing, this community, this 3D printing community, they are printing out toys for kids for Christmas. And so he has people from all over the world print toys and then packages them up, and he puts like candy and it makes a whole little Christmas wonderful package and sends it to people in need. And so there are in our Discord, under the Help a Streamer tab, there are 2 different links. So there's links if you could really, or you or someone you know could really benefit from having a Christmas gift sent to them. And then there's also one where if you would like to go and support the expense of mailing all of these out. He paid for it all last year himself. So this year, he's actually saying that if people would like to help with that, there's a link in there that you can do that. And I put it out there that if anybody, the way that this particular place that he has, I think it's just through like his own website that he does. It's either $10 or $100. And if you don't can't do, but still want to help out this cause, if you want to just donate $1 to it, just get with me and tell me, and I will gather all of that information up and we will send a IVP/B gift to them. So if you want to go over and do some yourself, that's amazing and great. If you want to just be part of something from our community, just let me know and we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's so amazing. And like I said, I do not print, but I find myself in that channel so much, like so much. Because he's great, and his wife is one of his mods, and he's got a couple kids. He's out in Washington, I think, and he's on a ranch at the top of a mountain, and I don't know. He's just, him and his family and his community are just amazing. If you have not gone and checked out Loyal Moses, they call him LM. If you have not checked him out, please go and do so. I'm working on getting him on the show because he's fabulous. And this thing that he's doing with his community, he has a partnership with like the people that make the stuff, like what's
Printers.
it called? Not the print,
The filament.
the filaments. And so he ends up getting like lots of filament for him to give out. So anybody that has a printer that wants to do this, you just go in there and they send you the filament to actually print them all out. It's
a great community. I mean, I don't go in there very much myself,
But you hear it on
but I hear it on yours
replays.
an awful lot. You've had it up a lot lately, and he seems like a really genuine good guy, and the
Yeah.
community is really, really wonderful. Very supportive. It's like, it's everyone from people that are experts at printing all the way up
To
to people that are
newbies, to
trying to figure out just
no
watching and then jumping in and doing it themselves. So it's a really supportive community.
And he does, like, if you are into printing at all, he does like these fun things where they're like race challenges. So he'll put up like a challenge and he'll give out prizes for it. But it's like, who can build this one? It's not a recipe when it's
Design.
one design. Yeah. The quickest. But then also he gives them out for like who made the best picture with everything. Yes, absolutely. I think that that's a wonderful idea. I think that he would really like it. He's
that'd be
Loyal
great.
Moses, I'm pretty sure, on Instagram as well. But yeah, I mean, the community is great. If you are even remotely interested in printing, that is a place that you should be.
Absolutely.
It's just so supportive. And like, he is like us, but in the printing thing where he's like trying to get people to go see other people. He puts people up on his screen from his Discord as they're printing out. And he's just there doing his stuff. He's not even like showing his printing all that much.
No, it's just a very chill place to be.
Yeah,
So
it's
go
great.
check him out.
All right, now that I'm done like fangirling over LM, I just really like what he's doing. We have a Discord channel that is ever changing. The theme is ever changing. I sent this to you. Can you put that in that channel and change the name? And so we have had beautiful beverages and silly pets, and now we have show us some yummy food. American Thanksgiving is next week, and I'm sure that you'll have delicious, amazing food. No, it's not okay, Canny. You can't come in here and like say half sentences and try to get me to break and then just leave. Yeah. I thought we had one for a while, but yeah, it's good. We've got books. We've got stuff. No, you can't. So yeah, show us if you are having Thanksgiving or just anything that looks delicious. Show us some pictures of your food. It's in the top of our Discord. That'd be great.
Please do. See what you got.
All right, next week. Next week we have the Neo Kellalims. I was in Kenny's stream and he was asking me about the show, and I said we had the Neo Kellalims next week, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know of them." You are missing out. They are adorable and amazing, and they're great, and they are total couple goals, and they're just so sweet and kind, and I cannot even wait.
100%.
I'm so excited.
They're just awesome people.
Yep. So excited. And then our shows that we have coming up, we have the Neo Kellalims, then we have Joliet. Oh my goodness, it's already time for Joliet? Yeah! Sarah Lightman, Chris Fox Music, the Natalie Page, the E-flat guy, and Sarah Cameron Music. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Look at that.
That E-flat guy.
That E-flat guy. That's what I said.
You said the.
No.
You said that.
I said that. 100% I say the words that I mean.
All the time.
Yeah. I'm just pumped about this this lineup. Super, super amazing people coming up. Joanna, stop. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he does. All right. Let's look at some thank yous. And Kenny, if you need to go to bed, you can go to bed. I think I was supposed to let that do what it needed to do, but I said, no, you do what I want you to do.
That's right.
All right, let's do some thank yous. First off, thank you so much to... Look, see, I messed it up.
What did you do?
I pressed the wrong button. Hey, you guys want to see that trailer again? Watch this. Big thank you to our guest, JonLiMusic. We really thank you. I appreciate that, Rox. That song was put together for us by Kev from the Bunker, who we thank greatly for all of the music that he helped us with throughout the show, with the exception of our raid song, which was put together by Hillsinger. Thank you so much to JonLiMusic for being part of the show. And that is not right. Hillsinger is already on the board. I don't need a second button. Thank you so much to Hillsinger for allowing us to play that with you. Thank you so much for talking to us about emulators, Davey, and your sandwiches that you ate. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much to Joanna Park for your recommendation. Thank you so much to our mods. We could not do this show without you. We are so appreciative. And in this time of Thanksgiving, thank you. Like, seriously, though, we could not do the show without you. We really do appreciate each and every one of you so, so, so much. And thank you to all of our new followers and all of the
great, JoJo.
subs and gift subs. And Jojo, I really did love it. And I was really happy that you chose to do Hillsinger. So thank you so much to our subs.
Thank
our
you,
gift
Fuzzy
subs.
Socks.
Fuzzy Socks.
So much for that sub. Welcome to the community.
Thank you so much to all of those followers. Yep.
Lots of awesome followers. Thank you so much for continuing to help this channel grow.
Yep. The more that we can grow, the more that we can share love all around Twitch. So we greatly
Spread the love. Spread it.
we greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you have an amazing and
Scroobius.
Yeah, you saw that. I saw it too, but I didn't see it till today, and I was like, "That happened? Wow!" But yeah, thank you so much for being part of this community and part of this mission that we are on to help every single person find a place where they feel like they belong. And too often we don't. We didn't mention that, Rox. Yes, Clydeen, go follow Clydeen.
Yes. Please do.
My brain gets scattered. I don't know if you could tell. But yes, please go and give our lovely Raider a follow. Really do appreciate that. But I was trying to say that we don't say it often enough, but what we're really trying to do is make sure that every single person that needs I don't even know. We just want people to feel like they're loved. And then Arco's just chucking pickle sandwiches at our flamingo. How did you turn that on with your back? What'd you do over there?
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Well played, Melvin.
That was good.
Yep. Well, thank you.
I didn't know it
So-
worked with emotes. That's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well done, Arco. So, that was a touching moment.
Yep. That's the end.
I
of
feel
that.
the same way.
Look, it doesn't work for that, Smalls. Sorry. Yeah, it has to be one that Melvin has access to, I'm pretty sure. Melvin needs to sub.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So that was heartfelt. I meant it all, and nothing went wrong there.
Not at all. That was
Oh,
beautiful.
look, Freddie got a sandwich. Good for Freddie.
Nice. Yeah, Freddie.
Melvin, you have a sub to... Oh, he doesn't have
It's
the
a-
right level sub.
For what?
Oh, his arm looked right tonight. Put your arm back over here. Pretty
Oh,
close.
that's...
Do you know where we're going? Okay, we're doing this more.
There. There. Yeah, we're gonna go see John Lee.
Okay.
I'm losing my voice. I think we just need to go.
Yep.
It's been fun. It's been something tonight.
The skin tone. Well, it's because without the skin tone differences, I look dead. Like you can see the difference. Cut it out. I can't do that. Stop it. We're all done with that. We will be here on Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving Day, 10 p.m. We're going to be right here. One of us, at least.
We'll see.
Y'all have a great night.
Thanks for hanging with us. We will see you soon.
Make sure you grab that raid call as we go over to John Lee's. And yeah. Something just died on our roof. We've got to go investigate. Have a good night.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You really are. You're like hard on yourself. You like to dwell on the negative. We all do it. But you're doing great, babe.
Ancestors, you might be help my mommy to earn more money. Just enough for a neat cutie. I want wet food all day.
My mind is like an internet browser. I have 19 tabs, 3 of them are frozen, and I don't know where the music is coming from.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
A princess too.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair? No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
Were you poisoned?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police? I will not make bad choices again. I will not ever make bad choices.
How much stuff do you need to be happy?
I don't know. How much stuff is there?
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
What should I wear?